Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well and dandy. So today's video, I thought I'd try something different. Instead of reacting to music videos and all that jazz, let's react to something a little bit more off topic, I say. So today I'm going to be reacting to prison foods from around the world. Now, I haven't seen this video. I don't know what it's like. I actually don't even know what it's like in England for prison food. Because, you know, this bitch hasn't been to prison. So I thought it'd be quite interesting to see this experience together, you know. As you can see, I've got like a new little setup. I just changed things around. I put my setup in my bedroom just so it's just easier. It's comfortable. It's nicer in here. I like it. Let's do it, bitch. It's new. So without further ado, let's get into the prison video. Alright, here we go. 10 prison foods from around the world.
When you break the law, you must be punished. It's as simple as that. Sometimes the punishment includes a certain type of unpleasant diet. Different countries have different ways of managing prisons. In some countries, prison canteens look more like cafes or restaurants, while in others, prison food looks and tastes disgusting and awful. Okay, let's take a look at 10 types of prisons from around the world. Now, we all know that Japan is a very modern and high-tech country.
Is this
As
real?
a consequence, Japanese prison food isn't bad at all. In fact, it's very humane.
Fake. I thought those were actual real people. Am I okay? Did I have a stroke? Maybe. Stay tuned to find out for more.
So the main course includes ramen, which is a Chinese-style wet noodle served in a meat or fish-based broth. Sometimes it's a miso soup instead. And of course, there's a lot of rice involved.
Have you ever had like miso soup? It's so fucking salty. My god. I used to work at Japanese restaurant Yo Sushi. Woo! And we used to serve miso soup. And it was the saltiest salt of the sea.
Also, one of the standard solutions will be a ball salad made of cucumbers and radishes. Sometimes during holidays, Japanese prisoners get to eat pork and tasty pastry because many prisons produce their own tammy. In Britain, they care a lot about prisoners. They measure calories very accurately, and the diet usually does not include any salt. From a wide porridge selection, prisoners get to choose what type of squash they want to eat on a particular day.
That actually looks like cat sick. I am not even being funny. You know, whoa. I don't even know what that is. Gross.
They also serve toast with jam and a glass of milk. Dinner usually includes vegetable pasta or pork/beef with pickled vegetables.
Oh, I love a tuna sandwich, but I'm trying not to eat fish, you see, because I watched Seaspiracy and that put me off for life, you see. I do love a tuna sandwich.
Tuna and corn sandwiches are also quite popular. And of course, full English wouldn't be complete without biscuits and a cup of tea. As for evening meal, well, no matter how weird it may seem, but they usually would eat an omelette or a couple of beef and pate sandwiches or a vegetarian goulash and some veggie salad. In US, it all pretty much depends on a state. For example, here's what one of the prisoners of Wisconsin State Prison has to say. The food is awful. They feed us stale bread, a pack of milk, and a single fruit. Lunch is a runny mash, a small piece of chicken, and the same goes for dinner. Wisconsin isn't the only place where people's food in prisons look and taste like crap. In the Maricopa County, for example, they don't give them meat because they try to save on tax money. In other states, however, things aren't that bad. They use catering. They organize a type of buffet.
Did you see how fucking bougie that was? I mean, this bitch is giving him cookies. Crumbs. I mean, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I get it, you've killed someone, whatever, but you know, you still gotta have something nice to eat, you know. Sorry, babe, I might have shot you, but I still want a cookie.
Hey, if you will. In San Francisco, people seem very, very humane and tend to trust in re-education. Somehow, that includes a rather fancy cuisine in the form of chicken fillet and tomato sauce. In Norway, they use a very interesting approach. First of all, prisoners work, and they get about $10 a day. They feed them...
So, you know, I think that's a good idea. Like, prisoners should work, because not being funny, if you literally just sit in prison for, like, I don't know, 10 years, say, you literally are sitting there for 10 years being like, I am going insane because I don't do anything else apart from sit in my room. That would actually drive me insane. I would have to work.
One time, the rest of the supplies come from their own pocket. The cool thing about Norway prisons is that they have shops, so depending on how much money they earn, they can get pretty much anything they could buy in any regular store. The weird part is that when prisoners buy unhealthy food, they would send a doctor to tell the dangers of unhealthy products. And if a prisoner doesn't know how to cook, they send a volunteer that shows them how to do that. So all in all, it doesn't seem like a prison at all, does it? In Germany, they have all kinds and types of sorts of...
It just like seems like they're trying to change people's lives. Like, that's cool, you know? Yeah, you might have grown up shit. Yeah, you don't know much. But you know what? We'll teach you, babes.
Food. So they have different categories, which are usual, pork-free, vegetarian, dietary, and diabetic. You can tell they care. Breakfast can come in the form of porridge, yogurt, a salad, scrambled eggs, and of course those famous German sausages. Whoa. Spicy meatloaf along with the bacon goes for lunch. Sometimes it also includes pork chops, some roast potatoes with freshly picked veggies. Not bad, huh? It isn't at all bad out there in France either. For breakfast you get a cup of tea or some instant coffee with a baguette. Then comes dinner where you can pick meat or fish dishes with rice or spaghetti. As a sort of bonus you get
luxury than like normal life. I know it's not like a great place to be, but fuck me, I can see why people get arrested.
A bowl of fresh salad. 2 times a week they serve fried potatoes, and once in a week prisoners are up for a treat. Jam on toast and a cup of hot chocolate. Life in many African countries is rough. In Ethiopia and Malawi prisons, it's much worse. The only thing prisoners get to eat is unbearably tasteless.
Oh my god. That doesn't look great, does it? Why is everything grey when it's gross? I'm confused. Like, if food is grey, it obviously isn't going to be the best thing to consume. Right?
Crusty porridge. They cook it in a large dirty tubs and then distribute it in small portions. Because people don't get enough nutrients, they really suffer. They get ill. And it's a huge problem that is worth remembering of. The life quality of those people must be improved. In India, things are rough too. Every morning breakfast is a bowl of rice. Dinner comes as curry rice with a dish called sambar, which is a vegetable stew cooked with tamarind broth. Guess what comes next? More rice. This time with a spoonful of vegetable salad. Also, sometimes prisoners get to eat 1 egg. Sunday is a kind of relief because that's the day when they serve 20 grams.
Get a bit of chicken on the side, and yeah. Crumbs. Like, imagine just eating rice all day. I actually would be sick to death of it. I bet not one of them wake up, you know, go, oh, do you know what I really fancy? Rice.
I'm a chicken. So as you can see, Indian prisons are a nightmare for those who don't like rice. Weirdly enough, Canadians complain about the type of food they get in prisons. The daily budget is $5.5. Note how different this is from a situation in Ethiopia. So they get some porridge at breakfast, a toast and some powder milk, because it's cheaper than the usual milk. So some chicken during dinner, or you can get some
fucking sperm. I'm kidding you not. They are cooking up the batch of fucking sperm. Gross.
Beef instead. Also, you can pick a cucumber or a tomato. So yeah, that's pretty rough out there in Canada, isn't it?
Again, grey. What is it, Mary, with all this grey food? I don't understand.
So finally, let's talk about Russia. So usually they would serve some porridge, it's an oatmeal most of the time, a cup of tea, obviously, some soup, and some stewed cabbage, a piece of bread, and a stewed fruit. Some prisons offer meat, others don't. Fish stew is also very common, so not bad. So what do you guys think prisoners should eat? I mean, should the food be different from what people eat outside the prison walls? If you like this...
Well, there we go. That was a video by Creative. Down here, if you can see. Good old lad, thank you for that. I'm gonna, you know, woo, look, go follow him, subscribe, XOX. Well, there we go, guys. What did you think about that? Do you think prisoners should actually eat food that are, like, luxury items? Or should they just eat that grey slosh cum looking shit? Basically, I think they should just eat normal fruit, veg, you know, all the good shit that you need, as well as your main meals or whatever. It doesn't have to be like luxury, you know, a fucking steak or something like that. It could just be like something simple, like a chicken curry or whatever, but then you get your fruit and your veg on the side. I think that's good enough. So everyone's happy, your body's healthy, whatever. We're looking after people. But not a fucking like 5-star meal with cookies and milk on the side, you know? Where do you think you are? If people was getting that every day, a lot of people would be getting murdered, you know? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash a huge thumbs up. And don't forget to like this video. I just said that. What am I saying? Don't forget to subscribe, please, because it really does help a lot. Almost at 200, so yeah, great, love it. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, 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 bitch.